Now, for today's session, it's going to be about the VVX Polycom X50 phone series. So in this training, we'll discuss how you can manage or use your phones. And here are our agenda. Number one, we have a quick look on the different Mitel models. We'll discuss about the physical buttons, how to manage and access your voicemail, how to make outgoing calls, how to answer calls, how to place a call on hold, and we'll discuss about the different transfer options, how to conference a call, and also how to use the Park Retrieve feature. Total, we have 4 models for the VVX phones. And I would say the only thing that's different is that as the phone model goes up, from 150 all the way to 450, same as the programmable keys. So it goes up in numbers. And then also the 350 and the 450 has their dedicated voicemail button right here. Whereas with the 150 and the 250, you need to access the home key. And from there, you just have to select the messages or the voicemail option. Now, once your phones are connected and has internet connection, each phone will need to have its individual extension, in order for the phone to work. First thing you need to do is press activate and then dial in the extension number, let's say extension 100, and then followed by the extension pin. And then that logs your extension into the phone. Now, if you do not know what your extension number or extension pin is, you can always refer to your internal administrator. Right, so we'll have a look on the different functions on the phone. And the first set of keys will be the programmable keys. So that's a button on the left side of the phone screen. We also have the navigation key right here. You have your select key up and down, arrow key left and right. You have your home button. And then this button here points to the left. That's going to be your back button. So it goes back or step back from the previous or from the menu, goes back to the previous menu that you're on. We have your headset button, speakerphone. You have your mute key. So if you're on mute, this will light up red. You have your hold button, transfer, volume key control. So this will be your volume control if you're using your handset, if you're on the headset, or if you are on speakerphone. Of course, we have your number keys right there in the middle. We also have the message waiting indicator. So this will light up red if there's an unread voicemail, and also this will flash red if there's an incoming call. Now, another set of keys that's not labeled are called these are called soft keys. Now, the soft keys has predefined functions depending on the status of the phone, if it's active or if it's idle. And also it has, you have an option to program the buttons, for the soft keys. Now, if you'd like to explore the options within the soft keys, this button on the right, that would lead you to page 2, page 3, or page 4. So this is your more option. For the 250, almost identical with the 150 model. Only thing that's different will be the number of programmable keys right here. Also have the soft keys down there. For the 350, of course, it has more programmable keys, and then the voicemail button is added right there. Same goes with the 450 version. Then you have the voicemail button right there. All right, so your home button, it toggles through your home and line view. So this is your home view. So as you can see, it shows main menu right there up top. And then to access your voicemail, of course, you just have to select through the list. All right, so to access your voicemail, all you have to do is just press the voicemail button, or however you access your voicemail. and then dial in your voicemail PIN. Now, once you're logged in, you'll be guided by a voice prompt that would ask you to record your name, number one, and then record your voicemail greeting. And that's going to be your personal voicemail greeting. Now, in case you are in a hurry and you're only able to accomplish the first item, which is recording your name, the next time you log into your voicemail, you'll be asked to complete the remaining steps. Now, if you wish to customize your voicemail PIN for security reasons, it needs to be 4 to 10 digits long. It cannot be part of the telephone number. Do not use all of the same digits, and also do not use a sequence of numbers. Now, there are two options on where you can customize your voicemail PIN. And number one would be once you're logged into the phone, and that's going to be menu option number 9. The second option is by logging into the WeConnect website through the Office Suite portal. So let's say we're able to log in, just click on My Services. It shows an option where it says My Voicemail Settings. It will show you a whole page. On the left side, look for Change Voicemail PIN, and then it will open this window. Gives you the ability to provide a new PIN, confirm it, and then hit Save at the bottom. You can also access your voicemail using your coworker's desk phone. So if your coworker is using a VVX 150 or a 250 to access the voicemail, of course, just press the voicemail button and then use the scroll key, highlight messages, and then press the select option. Okay. And then once you heard the prompts, press the star key button, and then it will trigger the voice prompt to ask for your extension number, and then followed by the voicemail PIN. Once you're able to provide those two pieces of information, the voice prompt would say how many new voicemails you have, and then will provide you the options on what to press. Now, if you be using a VVX 350 or a 450 to access your voicemail remotely using a different handset, just press the voicemail button. Once you hear the voice prompt, press the star key button, and then it will ask for your extension number and then followed by your voicemail PIN. And same deal, once you're logged in, it will say how many new voicemails and will provide you the option. It's also possible for you to access your voicemail outside the office. So let's say if you're using a mobile phone or a home phone, all you have to do is just dial your office phone number and then wait till your voicemail greeting to play. Press the star key button, and then it will ask for your voicemail PIN or for your mailbox password. Now for outbound call, you have, 3 options. Either you pick up the handset, press the speakerphone, or press the headset button. Once you have a dial tone up, if it's going to be an internal call, just dial the extension, let's say extension 115, or if it's going to be an external call, make sure you dial the prefix 91 plus a 10-digit telephone number. After dialing the last digit of the extension or the phone number, make sure you press the dial soft key right there on the phone to dial out the number. Now, this next slide right here highlights item number 2. The admins for your account has the ability to switch on in an auto dial option. So it is where after dialing the last digit of the extension or the phone number, after 3 seconds of no further digit entry, the phone will automatically call that number or extension. But you still have the ability to press the dial button if you don't want to wait for 3 seconds. Now, when answering calls, you have options showing up on the soft key. So if you press answer, call goes to your speakerphone. If you press reject, the ringtone would cease to exist, but you will still see the incoming call on your phone screen, on your line view. All right. Now, if you press the speakerphone button, call goes to your speakerphone. If you press the headset button, of course, call goes to your headset if you have a headset connected. Now, if you press the line key button, the physical button, next to where you would see the incoming call, call will go to your speakerphone as well. And of course, you do have the ability to pick up the handset anytime if there's an incoming call. All right, now when answering multiple calls, on a simplified version, let's say you've been speaking to someone on line 1 right here, and then all of a sudden another call came in on line 2. Now, in order for you to answer the person that's on line 1 or on line 2 without hanging up on the person that's on line 2, all you have to do is just press the line 2 key button. And then to swap callers, all you have to do is just press the corresponding line key button. All right, so disconnect the call. Either you hang up the handset, press the soft key where it says end call. Now to place the call on hold, you have two options. You have the hold button on the left side of the phone right here, and you also have a hold button that's on the soft key. Now to retrieve the call from hold, all you have to do is just press the line key button where the call is placed on hold. For this instance, you can just simply press the line 1 key button. Now we do have two types of transfer. First is blind or cold transfer. So that is a straightaway transfer without any announcement. And then number 2, we have warm or announce or attended. So it is where you would need to speak to the receiving end first, announce that you have someone on hold that you're about to transfer before you patch the call over to them. Just a reminder at the bottom, the moment you press the hold key button, that would automatically place the active call on hold. All right, so here we have a blind transfer example. We have an active call on line 1. First thing you need to do is press the transfer soft key or the transfer button. Call is placed on hold. Dial the extension, or if it's going to be an external transfer, dial the prefix 91 plus a 10-digit telephone number. All right, and then after dialing the last digit of the extension or the phone number, make sure you press the transfer button or the transfer soft key immediately, and that should complete your blind or cold transfer. Now for warm transfer, so same example, we have an active call on line 1. Press the transfer soft key or transfer button right here. Call is placed on hold. Dial the number or extension. At this time, wait for the other party to answer. Once you have the other party on the phone, announce that you have someone on hold that you're about to transfer. Once they confirm that it's good to transfer, that's the time that you would press the transfer soft key or the transfer button. So that's warm transfer. All right, so let's say you're doing a warm transfer and the other party is just not picking up. In order for you to end the transfer process, all you have to do is just press end call on one of the soft key button. And then in order for you to retrieve the call from hold, all you have to do is just press the line key button where the call is placed on hold. Now, once you have your caller again on the line, either you take a message or transfer the call to another party. You can also transfer the call directly to a coworker's voicemail, extension voicemail. So again, we have an active call right here on line 1. First thing you need to do is press the transfer soft key or button, and then dial *99 plus the internal extension number, let's say 100. After doing so, press the transfer soft key the second time, and that would send your caller over directly to that extension's voicemail. All right, so we're almost done. Next is going to be conference. So let's say, for example, you're currently speaking to someone on line 1, and then press the more key or the more option. It turns to page 2, and that's where you would see the conference option. Press conference, call is placed on hold, and then dial the second party's number. So can be an extension or an external number. Once you're ready to connect all lines, press the conference soft key again, and that initiates your three-party or three-way call. All right, so next topic is going to be park retrieve, and this function gives you the ability to place a call on a virtual hold or on park, and then that call can be picked up by anyone at the office using any phone. Now, to place the call on park, let's say we have an active call on line 1. First thing you need to do is press the more soft key. Turns to page 2. Press the park function. And then you need to select the park location that's going to be numbers range from 1 all the way to 9. So let's say I press park and then press 1. After pressing 1, you would notice that the phone number is no longer visible on your phone screen, and that means that the call is now placed on the virtual hold or on park number 1. Next step after this, you need to inform the person to whom this call should be picked up by. To retrieve the call, let's say it's going to be for a coworker. You can dial the extension number of that coworker or intercom, as long as you're able to send a message across that there's a call that's waiting on park 1 for them or for that person. And to retrieve the call, that person would need to dial *96 plus the park location number where the call is placed under. So that's going to be, for example, *96 and then 1. After doing so, that would retrieve the call from the virtual hold or from park. All right, so if you have any question about the phone, you can reach out to our customer care specialist. That's going to be 800-600-5050, option 1 for office suite support.